Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It is Monday morning, so welcome to a new week as well. And I'm cooking breakfast right now. It's a sunny, cold Monday morning, and yeah, that's about it. So as you can see, I got Christmas decorations up in the kitchen. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll go through it a little bit later on to show you all the decorations, and then I'll light it up at nighttime so you can see that too. It's so magical. I love it. So as you know, I love Christmas. Couldn't wait to get the decorations up, and now they're up. So I think I'm about done. I got put a few things in the bathroom and on one of the walls in the living room, but otherwise have mostly everything up. So let me show you. I'm cooking our normal breakfast. So let me show you. All right, everyone. So I am making our normal hash brown bacon, eggs, and I am going to try the bacon in the oven as suggested. So I've got the oven preheating now. So when it's done, I'll put the bacon in for about 15 minutes and see where we're at. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not cooking on the electric griddle because yeah, it won't stay on. It blows the whole outlet out with the Christmas lights going. So, and I'm not about to turn off the Christmas lights. So I'm cooking on the stove today. All right, everyone. So there is the bacon from the oven, and there's some thicker pieces from the Black Label bacon, and there's thinner pieces from the Aldi bacon. The thinner pieces took about 10 to 12 minutes to cook or bake, and the thicker pieces did take the entire 15 minutes. So I tasted one of the thinner ones. For me, it's good. So yeah, maybe that's how I'll make the bacon from now on. All right, everyone. So here is breakfast. Bacon from the oven definitely tastes really good. Hash browns, eggs. I've got toast with grape jelly and toast with no jelly, just butter. That way I can soak up the egg yolk. So, all right, stay tuned for whatever happens today. All right, everyone. So welcome to my Christmas kitchen. You're looking at obviously the countertop, where I spend most of the time in the kitchen. So, yep, this is where all the Christmas decorations are in the kitchen, and it looks more magical at night. So, yeah, let me show you what I have. All right, so this is our little pantry here, and I got my Christmas towel and the door hangers. And this decoration came from Glenn's ma when she passed and we went through her house. We kept some of her Christmas stuff that's vintage, and I always like to include that in our Christmas decorations because one, we do like vintage, and two, because it was part of her Christmas. Glenn's sister and brother-in-law got that for me some years ago. Another door stop there, and my collection of Christmas mitts and pot holders, and this is actually not even all of them. The rest are in the drawer, but these are the ones I keep out to use. Of course, I love snowman. If you've been following me for a while, you know I love snowman. And then the pot holders. And then this one I never used. This also came from Glenn's ma, but just that old-fashioned Christmas look I love. So I always hang that up for just decoration. I never use that. And then this here, sorry for the shakiness. I took a couple of Dollar Tree shelves, put them together there. They're not glued or anything. I just kind of made this our hot drink station with coffee and cappuccino and hot chocolate. And then underneath is my Coca-Cola collection for Christmas. Things that I collected over the years. And then I got two round things you can put appetizers on, just plates you can put appetizers or cookies on. When I make cookies during the Christmas season, I like to use these. They're not being held up with anything, as you can see. And then underneath here, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I got that at the Dollar Tree a couple years ago. I just kind of like it with that buffalo check color, the red and black. And then these two Coca-Cola, these are just like cardboard. And I got these years ago at Walmart. They were like $2. Glenn and I both love that outdoorsy country look with the snow. And it's, just the picture alone got me right away. So there was two of them. And when we see pictures like that, we actually just always imagine ourselves there. So I always like to hang those up. And then, sorry for the glare, but in our kitchen window, I put a wreath window cling with Merry Christmas. And then right above the sink, same as those Coca-Cola cardboard things. These are 3 Thomas Kincaid ones. I also got those at that same time. And they're just standing up. I put a little piece of double-sided foam tape. It's just like scotch. I'll show you what I'm hanging a lot of this stuff up with. But it's being held up with that. And then this is my main working area. Of course, got my dishwashing soap, and I always keep a little fan there. And this is my little ring light for when I make videos and I need light. And that's a small light. As you can see, my hand is bigger than the light itself. I think it's a 6-inch diameter. But when I make videos in this area here, I turn that on. And the light to this phone, I also have that on. So just decorations here. This is my snowman station. Up here I have my tablet where I was listening to Christmas music. Right now I've got that on there. This is Josh Snodgrass, his Christmas acoustic music. Acoustic guitar. He plays beautiful. And then just tins I've collected. Again, we love the old-fashioned scenes. And I've been putting these tins out ever since I got them. I think I got these right after we bought the house. And that's just my Bluetooth speaker up there. As you can see, I have Christmas lights. And then again, Glenn's moss stuff up here. Old-fashioned with the chickadees. I like to keep that stuff up because it comes from her and because it's vintage and we like it. And just on the cupboard doors, got Let It Snow. I got some Coca-Cola door hangers. Glenn's gotten me Coca-Cola stuff, Christmas stuff over the years. And then I got this from the Dollar Tree. This Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And it's just miniature candy canes. I never opened it. I just, again, with that same tape, I just stuck it to here. And then and got the same Let It Snow over here. More Coca-Cola hangers. They're actually ornaments, but we don't have a tree. We're thinking about getting a tree this year. We'll see. If anything, just like a 5-footer, but Gypsy definitely likes to get into stuff. She almost ran off with the figurine from the Christmas Village, and she knocked over a Santa that was sitting on the floor this morning. So she's a bit curious. It's her first Christmas, so in her life. So, and then there's that same like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with the candy canes. There's Frosty the Snowman, and just yep. I love it. I absolutely love. This is the first year I put Christmas lights all around there. I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with colored Christmas lights. That's what we love. We love colored Christmas lights. We never do white lights. And I've got colored Christmas lights everywhere. 2 windows, the archway that comes into the kitchen. And I'll show you all that. And probably in the next video. But yeah, last night when, because I just did this yesterday. And after I was done, I shut the lights off in here, and oh, it was just magical. So I was washing some dishes, and I never even turned the regular light on. I just kept, did them with the Christmas lights on. I could see enough, but then I thought, I hope I got all the dirty stuff off the dishes. So, yep, that's my Christmas kitchen. Hope you like it. So this is the double-sided tape I used. It's not just regular thin tape. As you can see, it's a little thick, like kind of foam. And it's sticky on that side, and you peel this side off and it's sticky there. That's what's holding like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and some other stuff. Like the It's Most Wonderful Time of the Year tray on the wall. That's what it's being held up by. So yeah, that's what I use for that. It's by Scotch, but I'm sure other brands make it. But the only time I ever use it is hanging up Christmas stuff that doesn't stick otherwise. Alright everyone, so I just got back in from in the garage. I went to the chest freezer to get some stuff out and put stuff in it. I froze the rest of our turkey, which I don't know how many times we ate off of it. I don't know. We had sandwiches a couple times, dinner. But we have quite a bit of turkey left, at least for probably 2 to 3 more dinners or sandwiches or whatever. And I froze the rest of the broth from the turkey to make gravy. So we have enough for gravy for another time. So I went ahead and put that in the freezer. And I originally purchased 2 packs of Brown and Serve rolls, and we only went through 1. So I put the other one in the freezer for another time as well. So what I grabbed out of the freezer were some frozen tamales. Now, back when I had that whole lineup of grocery hauls, I did a Meijer haul, but it was mainly like, that's the fur babies in the background. Like TV dinners and quick frozen foods, but I somehow deleted the video and I never got it posted. So Meijer does sell, like, I forget who makes it, frozen beef tamales, and they are good. 5 come in a box. I had bought 2 boxes at that time, and so this is the second box. So I was going to make chicken patties tonight. That's why I got this frozen strawberries out, because that's our side dish for that. But it's already late and I forgot to take them out earlier. So instead of the chicken patties tonight, we're going to do tamales. I can just defrost these in the microwave, and that's how we actually warm them up. We defrost, if they're frozen, I defrost them and then just warm them up. There's plastic wrap around each one. I just leave it on while it's warming. So the strawberries will let thaw out for tomorrow and have the chicken patties. I did bring out some more butter, and I took out a box of the Entenmann donuts where I bought those 5 boxes in the grocery haul. So it's always nice to have this stuff in the freezer for snacks or whatever. And I did pull 2 boxes of cream cheese out of the refrigerator this morning to make a no-bake cheesecake. The donuts are just for like quick snacks. The cheesecake is more like a nighttime dessert or whatever. So that's what we're doing. Tamales tonight, chicken patties tomorrow. All right, everyone. So here is what's going to be our supper. Got tamales, sour cream, and this is paste picante sauce, and this is actually cherry salsa that we got from the orchard. So he's going to try that with it, and that's what we're having. so it's time to make some chocolate donuts. So obviously there's been a change in plans. I took out those Entenmann's, but I knew we had these Pillsbury items in the fridge. So I'm going to make some chocolate donuts out of the Grand's Southern Homestyle biscuits. And these are butter tasting. So there is 8 big biscuits in here. I'm only going to use 4 and slice the thickness in half. So out of those 4, I'll get 8 donuts. And let's go ahead and open these up. I'll just put the other 4 in a baggie and maybe make them either tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Maybe make something else. I don't know. I did this about a month ago when I made some donut holes from these. And then I took 1 or 2 biscuits and I did that same thing, and that's when I first tried to make the donuts out of them, slicing them in half for thickness, because these are pretty thick and you get a lot of biscuit taste in that, and we don't really care for that. So I thought maybe if I sliced it in half, it wouldn't be as thick and you wouldn't get as much of a biscuit taste if you put some chocolate frosting on it. So that's what I did, and they tasted really good. So that's what I'm doing tonight. So you saw me make the no-bake cheesecake. That's tomorrow night's dessert. So tomorrow night's dessert's already done. And then we'll just snack on these donuts tonight. I put the Entenmann's in our entryway, our hallway, which is an entryway, because it stays really cold in there, so they'll be fresh for a long time in there, or a while at least. Or I might just throw them back in the freezer tomorrow. I'm just not going to walk out to the garage right now. All right. So, again, I just take one, and I just sharpened my knife so it'll cut smooth. Because when you fry these, they're going to puff up. Alright, I don't really reshape them or anything. Now you notice on the biscuit, one side's really thick, one side's really thin. So I take the thick side and try to cut that where it's not so thick. So I watched some Christmas movies. What was it? Well, I've kind of been watching Christmas movies, but you know, the new Hallmark movies really aren't that good. There's really no meaning to a lot of them. Not like the older Hallmark movies. So now that I have the decorations up, now it feels like Christmas when I'm watching a Christmas movie. So now it's on. So I watched Silver Bells last night, and that was from like 2005 maybe. And that's more of a Hall of Fame Hallmark movie, Christmas movie. I love that movie. And then I watched The Gift of the Magi the other night. And right now I'm watching, it's on pause, but I'm watching Lucky Christmas. I think her name is Elizabeth Berkley. She used to play on Saved by the Bell. And yeah, it's about she won $1 million lottery ticket, but it was in her car and her car was stolen. And so if you haven't watched it, you can actually watch it for free on another channel. I think what I'll do is put together a list for you all And for those, some of you, a lot of you already know how to get the free ones, but some of you don't. And maybe just make a list where you can watch free Christmas movies, even some Hallmark ones. So I'll get that together for you. All right, so now I got to make some holes in them. I was just using the bottle cap from the soda, but I don't have any that are rinsed out. Maybe I can just, I got a hole started. Maybe I can just spread it out like that. Yeah, maybe that'll work. Okay, so we got some sugar donuts done, and we're just waiting for the other four to cool off before I put the frosting on so it doesn't melt. So stay tuned for that. All right, everyone, so here are donuts. We got some sugar donuts, some chocolate donuts. Oh, they feel great. Can't wait to bite into them. They've got a nice crispy, like the outer part is nice and crispy, like a fresh donut. It's going to be good. I'm going to taste one right away. I'm going to take one to Glenn. I'll probably just make them some coffee, and this will be our dessert for tonight. Definitely make some of these donuts out of Pillsbury biscuits or from scratch, whatever. But these are super good. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I truly appreciate all your support. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.